Hello everybody, Richie here, and today in this video, I am now just chilling right now. In this video I'm gonna be, I've got some more, I've written down some more performance stuff for cars, and also, I figured that this might be my last time doing this video because the reason why is because I'm getting prepared for college, and I'm not gonna have any time whatsoever to film, so I'll do this for today, and then after that I'll be taking a break because I need to still get prepared for college, and I need to get my uniform for mechanics in order for me to like work there. So I've written down a bunch of more other performance mods stuff, a bunch of more parts for the cars. Jesus, the wasp flying up. Anyway, I've written down fuel injectors, fuel pump, camshafts, cam gears, intercooler, oil and cooling, spark plugs, engine management system, and fuel management system. So sorry. Alright. So what I'm gonna be doing is very important for me. So what I'll do is I'll be doing this video for one last time because I am getting prepared for college, and I'm not gonna, like I said, not have time to film because I need to get prepared for college, and I have not got much time left. I only got like 2 weeks left to go or something. Only like 2 weeks left until 5th of September. That's when I start college, on Monday I think. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read out like the performance parts I've done, like written down to the car. So I've done a lot more stuff, a lot more performance mods written down. So let's do it. So as you might have seen in my last video, like a few videos before those, for my first car related video, I have been like reading out to you guys a lot of performance stuff like the air intake, turbocharger, and I've done the reliable and most unreliable cars, and I've read out about the exhaust, ECU, and the battery. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read every single performance mod I have written down from the start to the finish. So without any further ado, guys, let's get started. So this will be my last time I might be filming because, like I said, I need to get prepared for college and I not got that long left. So this is really important to me, so I'll be reading to you guys this last performance mods, and then when it starts 5th of September college, wish me luck when I, so yeah, like I said, when it starts 5th of September for college, wish me luck, and I will do the best I can do as possible, and I will do good there for you guys. I promise you, I will do as hard as I can possibly do. And yeah, and also I will be finding myself a job after college, so I'll be fixing on like cars and getting paid a lot more money, and working with friends. I don't know what, I'll see what I will do for that, but for now I'm gonna read out to every performance mod I've written down for cars. And so yeah, now the car that I really want to get for myself, I have two options I can choose. I can either maybe go with uh for like going on like a track and like racing. I would really want to get myself an R34 Skyline GTR. Or my second option is if I want to go like rallying, want to go like a dirt track, do some rallying racing there. I would really want to either get like a Mitsubishi Evo, maybe a Evo 7 or Evo 8 because I like those. Or I would want to get myself Subaru Impreza WRX STI, because like those cars are like pretty cool. Like Subaru have won like a bunch of rally events in like the early 2000s, in the early 2000s and 80s, 90s. They've run like pretty good. They've run like some championships that are using their Subaru. Like literally, like in the olden days, Subarus can literally like go faster than like some 80s and 90s supercars. So yeah, like Subaru like just literally destroys like supercars from like the 80s and 90s. Mainly because like the Subarus have got like their huge turbochargers and their manual gearboxes and the all-wheel drive. They accelerate much faster than rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. I always hated front-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive I like. All-wheel drive I also like as well. So yeah, so without any further ado, guys, I'm gonna read out every single performance mod to start to finish. So here we go. So first one is the air intake. So car air intake systems provide this air and deliver it to your car's engine. When working properly, air intake systems allows for continuous airflow into your engine, which offers greater, more consistent power and improved mileage for your vehicle. Next one, the turbocharger. Turbochargers compress more air flowing into the engine's cylinders. When the air is being compressed into the oxygen molecules, they're being packed together. This increase in the air means that more fuel can be added for the same size as naturally aspirated engines. Okay, so I've done the air intake and the turbo. So next one I got is the exhaust. So the vehicle's exhaust has 4 main functions: to control the noise, to direct the exhaust fumes away from the passengers, to improve the performance of the engine, and to improve fuel consumption. Depending on the make and model of your vehicle and the number of engine valves it has, the layout of your vehicle's exhaust system may vary. It keeps your car running smoothly, and it also performs a vital function to divert harmful exhaust fumes from your engine. Next one I got is the ECU. An ECU's main job is to keep the engine working smoothly. On cars fitted with electronic fuel injection, an ECU can control the amount of fuel that enters the cylinder's engines. Battery. The first purpose of an auto battery is to provide power for starting your vehicle. It also acts as a surge protector for the car's computer and provides power for short-term use of things like headlights, taillights, stereo, GPS, or windshield wipers when the engine is turned off. The car's battery is part of the starting system. A car's battery is responsible for providing the electrical current that powers the starter motor, the ignition system, and all of the car's accessories. If the battery is weak, it may not have enough power to start the car or to keep the accessories running. A weak battery may also cause the car's engine to misfire. Next one I've done is the clutch. No matter the application, the function and purpose of a clutch is to transmit torque from a rotating driving motor to a transmission. Clutches require a mode of actuation in order to break the transmission of torque. So those are the important ones I've written down. I've written down more important ones, which I think are very good for me. If I want to, if they're gonna go bad, I could just like, whenever I want to change the parts, I would make them go like better. Make the car's performance a lot better than the original parts onto the car, because replacing the old car parts with new car parts will actually improve the car a lot more better. Now the differential. The differential is a system of gears that allows different drive wheels, the wheels to which power is delivered from the engine on the same axle to rotate at different speeds, such as when the car is turning. There are four common differentials used between vehicles: open, locking, limited slip, and torque vectoring. Next one is fuel injectors. Your car's fuel pump delivers gasoline to the fuel injector. The fuel injector injects, also sprays fuel into the intake manifold at a very precise angle. Within the intake manifold, air and fuel are being mixed. The air-fuel mixture is compressed into the combustion chamber, igniting the chemical reaction required to power your car's engine. Next one I have is the fuel pump. The fuel pump is a vital part of your vehicle's mechanics that sends the gas into the tank through the fuel system, sends the fuel into the tank through the fuel system and into the engine. During this process, the gasoline passes through a fuel filter into the fuel injectors and then combusts into the cylinders. Next up is the camshaft. The camshaft is a rotating shaft in an engine that activates the intake and exhaust valves for each cylinder. As the shaft turns, cams along its length pushes down on the on the spring-loaded valves in synchronicity within the motion of the pistons and firing of the spark plugs. Whether the camshaft is in a pushrod engine or an overhead cam engine, it controls the opening and closing of the valves. This, in turn, controls the flow of air and fuel into and out of the engine, which determines engine performance, fuel economy, and emissions. Next one I got is cam gears. Adjustable camshaft gears allow you to tweak the conservative factory settings for increased power and drivability. Adjustable cam gears also give the user the ability to shift peak power throughout the RPM range, and big plus if you're a low-end city driver, a mid-range autocrosser, or a high RPM drag racer. Next one is the intercooler. The intercoolers, also in brackets, is charge air coolers, are designed to reduce fuel consumption while increasing the engine power and efficiency. The intercooler's task is to reduce the temperature of the inlet gas and thus densify the air required, which optimizes the combustion. Next up, oil and cooling. Oil coolers extend the life of your vehicle's engine and reduce the chance of overheating under extreme conditions. For example, if you haul a trailer uphill for long distances, then chances are that your engine works at maximum capacity for a long time. This creates a lot of heat that needs a way to dissipate. Oil cooling is the use of engine oil as a coolant, typically to remove surplus heat from an internal combustion engine. The hot air transfers heat to the oil, which then usually passes through a heat exchanger, typically a type of radiator known as an oil cooler. Next up is the spark plugs. Spark plugs are the unsung heroes of your vehicle. They ignite the mixture of air and fuel within the cylinders of your engine, which keeps your car moving, and are vital to your vehicle's ignition system. Checking them regularly could prevent serious damage to your vehicle. New spark plugs help keep your engine at its peak performance and efficiency levels. Of course, every vehicle on the road will misfire from time to time, but as those misfires get more and more frequent, they also get more troublesome. Spark plugs that look worn out or damaged could mean that your engine is misfiring or operating at excess heat levels. As a rule, you should replace your spark plugs in intervals of 20,000 to 40,000 miles, based on how often you use your vehicle and the kind of car that you drive. Next up is the engine management system. It controls things such as the fuel and air mixture and the ignition timing to help your car's engine to run smoothly. If the engine management light stays on when you turn on the ignition, or if it's on while you're driving, it means there might be a problem under the hood of your car or the bonnet. Underneath, there will be a problem underneath the car if it stays on. And last but not least, the fuel management system. A fuel management system is used to monitor and control a fleet's fuel consumption. It typically utilizes telematics to track individual vehicles and or drivers to compile the most accurate data. So yeah, I've pretty much done all of the facts on that. I have done for performance mods. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 car parts. That's crazy. So, if that's all of the car parts I've done, I have done like cars which break down and cars which don't break down, and I've written down like 16 performance mods, as I can call them. And whenever I want to buy maybe a rally car, maybe an Evo and an Impreza, or any other kind of car I like, maybe a Supra, Honda NSX, a Skyline, maybe an R32, R33, or an R34. Yeah, or any other kind of car I want, I would really want to replace those parts to make them like better. So yeah, what I would want to do when I would want to buy myself a car, like maybe a Subaru or an Evo, I don't know. The first thing I want to do is upgrade the brakes, like get like bigger brakes to so I would get what I would do is if I were to get like maybe an Evo or an Impreza, the first thing I want to do is brakes. I would want to replace the old brakes and replace them with like carbon ceramic brakes, like bigger disc brakes. They have more airflow like into like the brakes, so it sucks in cold air into the brakes, so it keeps the brakes cool so they don't overheat and it don't go like spongy and all that. That's what people call it. And they don't like get worn out and fade away. So with better brakes, it'll improve like the cooling of the brakes, so they will cool down better, so they won't overheat, or even worse, catch fire. So with better brakes, it actually improves the performance of your vehicle. So yep. And also I would want to might do some suspension. I would want to add like a HKS suspension system to my car. So it would be pretty cool for me to do that, and maybe add a new air intake system into it, like air filter, maybe from K&N, a K&N air filter, or a Grade A powered air intake, or a HKS air filter. I don't know, but whatever I have in mind, I might be able to do it. And I want to also improve like the oil and cooling system, and I want to also replace like the fuel injectors for my car, the ignition system, spark plugs. I might want to add some NGK spark plugs and upgrade the spark plug wires. And I also want to add on a high power intercooler as well, maybe a Grade A power intercooler or an HKS intercooler as well. Maybe add like a turbo to it as well, Grade A power turbocharger, or Turbonetics turbocharger, or HKS turbocharger to it. And also maybe a Grade A power exhaust, or boiler exhaust system, or HKS exhaust system. And I also want to fix up the downpipe too. And yeah, that's what I would really want to do, and like reduce the weight of the car, take out like the rear seats, interior trim, and airbags, power steering, air conditioning, anything I would really want to do to my car, I can. So that's what I want to do. Maybe give it a cool paint job, and yeah. So that's what I would want to do when I get a car. So, yep. But I got a long way to go before I'm willing to do that for myself. So yeah. um, that will be it today, guys. So I don't think I might be doing more videos. I'm not sure if I will, because I've not got, like I said, I've not got long left until college, so I need to be prepared for that. And yep. So time for me to get prepared. So those are all the performance mods I've done. I've done reliability studies on cars that don't break down, on cars that break down, and performance mods. Everything that I figured will be necessary for me for college, and I think would be a good idea for college for me. So yeah, it's pretty good. And that'll be it, guys. So hope you guys liked this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what you guys think. And yeah, so so yeah, that will be it, guys. So wish me luck for going to college on September 5th. So I've got only 2-3 weeks left, not long at all. So I've still got, I still got time, but not much. But well, I need to be prepared in life, guys. So yeah, so like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, and yeah, so yeah, okay, so I gotta get going now, guys. Have to like start to tidy up the house right now, and still I would want to like study more on like cars as well. But I will be also doing that in college, so it'll be pretty good. And yeah, so can't wait to start there in September 5th. So wish me luck for that, and I'll promise you guys from the bottom of my heart, I promise you all, I will do my absolute best. I hope I will, and I'll do all I can to make you guys proud. All I can. I promise you guys so much. I can do it. And even my old friends are gonna be there with me, and we're gonna be doing the same thing as well. So we're gonna be doing great as well. So yeah. Anyways, I have to get going now. So hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. And yeah. So I have to get going now. Farewell to you guys.